Hello, hello. How are you today? Helen here from helenmartinonline.com. Hope you're having an awesome day where you are. If you are new to me live, please comment down below and put new and say hello and tell me where you're coming in from. If you're not sure who I am and what I do, my name is Helen from helenmartinonline.com, and predominantly I help home-based business owners bring their business online. And I've got something really exciting to talk to you home-based business owners about today. So stick around because I've got something I really think that you will want to learn about when you hear sort of more about it. Even if you're not live with me and you're watching the replay, please comment in below where you're coming in from, because I'd really like to, say hello and connect with people after the call. Hello, Marge. How are you today? Nice to see you. So what I want to talk to you about today is something a little bit different to what you're used to, but it could be a strategy that you want to grasp and embrace for your business. Now, I've done my own assessment about what I'm going to talk to you about, because with I guess when you're growing a network marketing business, and you think, I want to build my business online, and you start looking at Facebook, at all this different stuff. The way the algorithm works for Facebook is the more you look at, the more you're going to get sent. And then suddenly you're on this webinar and that webinar, and you're tempted to buy this, that, and whatever. And trust me, I have been there. And it's taken me quite a while to work out, what really works, what's legitimate. I'm a big believer in attraction marketing and promote that in a big way, because a lot of network marketers are doing it wrong. They're pushing out their products and, their opportunity on their personal Facebook pages, and they just haven't got the right techniques of attracting people to them, and they're really just chasing people. That's what we call, push marketing instead of pull marketing. So really we need to learn how to draw people into us and pull people into us, get them curious about what it is that we're doing, and, promote yourself, market yourself that way, because it does a lot of damage for a lot of us in the industry if you do that kind of push marketing. So there's a lot of stuff that jumps out of it. You can get pulled in many different, different directions. You can get the shiny object syndrome, which I've had. But there's something that I've learned about just recently, that's part of the community, the mentoring community that I'm part of, and there's really something to this. So if you are looking at new ways to prospect, something that's a little bit different, something that is absolutely free to market and advertise on, then this is something that you might be interested in learning. Hey Charlie, nice to see you. I'm good, thank you. Hey Meredith, how are you? I just want to share with you. So a friend of mine, Gloria, has started using a different strategy. So I guess I'll just cut to the chase. She's made over $30,000 in September and October by using this new strategy, which is actually free. So I just want to explain what that is to you and give you the opportunity to learn about this strategy. Now, this is it's a social media platform. It's still building your business online, which is what you want to do. You don't want to chase people in person. You want to build your business online, but there is more than one platform that you can do that on. So she's found LinkedIn. Now, Gloria's story is that she is she's a veteran. Seven-figure entrepreneur, seven-figure network marketer, has done really, really well, in her lifetime in this space. But she's had circumstances that happened where she's lost everything. So, a true entrepreneur will bounce back from that. A lot of people, when that happens to, they'll have a traditional business that doesn't work and they sort of go into their shell. Entrepreneurs, they always bounce back. And truly, a great entrepreneur will fail, because they'll try things that generally the average person won't try. The average person will go and get a job and have a stable wage and love that security. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that, because that was me in the corporate world, and I'm very grateful for that. And that's, some people's path, which is awesome. But a true entrepreneur will try things. They're risky. They'll do things. They'll make a lot of money. They might lose a lot of money, but they always bounce back. And this is what Gloria has done. So I've sort of made my own assessment. So is this something new that's taking us in a different direction, or, is this shiny object syndrome, or is there really something into this LinkedIn thing? So she gave us a few stats which really sort of opened my eyes. Now, my history with LinkedIn is I had a profile when I was general manager of an association for business. That's where I see business, and it's like, well, where is that place? Where is the place here, sort of in network marketing? But it is the number one, business sort of social network, if you like. There's I think it's over 500 million professional people that are on LinkedIn, and they're there to be tapped into. So Gloria has managed to tap into this strategy over the last less than 6 months. She's almost made 6 figures. Now, everything you can do in LinkedIn is free. There's no marketing costs, there's no advertising costs. So she's willing to teach us all how to do this, and this is what I want to sort of share with you. So I was like, okay, is it just traditional? We're taking it on a different platform. Does it really make any sense? I'm a little bit familiar with LinkedIn, but I've never really used it before. But get these stats. So we all know, and I talk about this, Facebook Live is where you want to be when you're building a following, you're building your brand. Remember, this is all about you. This is not about your company or your opportunity. This is all about you. You brand you, because people buy you before they buy your products or your company. So you are number one here, and this is all about branding you. And LinkedIn is the same thing. You sort of brand you. So it's very, very congruent, if you like. And I will highly always promote, if you want to build exposure quicker, do Facebook Lives, because it's Facebook's platform and they will give Facebook Lives so much more exposure, organic exposure, than just doing a video and uploading it to Facebook. So Facebook Live is where you want to be. So LinkedIn has just created their own sort of Facebook Live version. So I guess what you call it, LinkedIn Live. So you go live on LinkedIn, which is different from doing a Facebook Live and sharing it, uploading it to YouTube and sharing it on LinkedIn. That's not what I'm talking about here. I'm talking about doing a live on LinkedIn. So if you're going to do a Facebook Live, you'd also do a LinkedIn Live. You wouldn't sort of share. Now, Gloria's stats. So she sort of tracked some of her stats here. So get this. This is really intriguing. So Gloria, because she's working it for the last sort of 6 months, has got 2.5 times the more connections on LinkedIn than she does on Facebook. So she's more predominant on LinkedIn than on Facebook. So if you go by those stats, then she should have 2.5 times more viewers on her LinkedIn Lives, if you like. So she took 3 examples of a Facebook Live that she did in Facebook and then replicated that in a LinkedIn Live. Okay, remember, this is all free, all organic. So the first video, she did a Facebook Live that got, I've just got the stats written here, 64 views on Facebook Live. Okay, free organic views. So going on the theory that she's got 2.5 times more connections on LinkedIn than she does on Facebook, then she should have got on average about 158 views on her LinkedIn Live. She got 817 views on LinkedIn. Second video, she thought that can't be right, so she looked at some more stats. Second video, so 67 views on Facebook Live, which should have equated to about 166 on LinkedIn. She got 1,357 views on LinkedIn. Completely organic. No paid strategies here. Third video she looked at, she got 6 Facebook Live views, which should have equated to about 15 on LinkedIn, and she got 993 free organic views on LinkedIn. So this just gives you an indication of where you could position yourself on LinkedIn, do lives on LinkedIn, and look at the exposure that you're going to get, and it doesn't cost you a cent. So the reason why I'm bringing this to your attention is that Gloria has teamed up with the mentorship company that I use, and is going to do some training on this. Now, the beauty about this training is that, there's bad news and there's good news. The bad news is that there is a charge to attend the training. So there is a cost involved. But the good news is there's nothing further than that. Now, you can't say that about Facebook, because you can boost posts, you can do Facebook advertising, you can do all sorts of things on Facebook, but it usually costs you money. And I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I would always promote that you look at building your business online and using paid strategies because of the people that you can reach, because the targeting that you can do. You can actually pre-qualify people and get to them. So rather than going around trying to prospect anybody and everybody and not having a blue clue if anybody's interested in your products or service or opportunity, you can use paid advertising strategies on Facebook to find exactly who you need to find that are ready to talk to you, and that's the only people that you're talking to. And that's why I enjoy my business again, because I've been able to use Facebook to find the people that I need. So I'm growing my business online and it's far more pleasurable, and I'm really enjoying what I'm doing, and I get leads on autopilot and I'm making money on autopilot. Happy days. So when this LinkedIn thing came up, it's like, oh, do I really want to distract myself with something different? But going on Gloria's stats, she's only been doing this for 6 months. So she's earned over 30,000 in September and October so far by using these strategies. She's managed to get over 6,000 connections on LinkedIn in that time. And look at those stats that I just told you about going live in LinkedIn. So the good news and the bad news that I was talking about is, yes, there is an investment to attend the training. I've got to pay the same that you would if you want to look into this. It's exactly the same for me. Why I'm bringing this to your attention is because once you learn how to do it, so you learn the step process, you might not even know what LinkedIn is. Cool, no problem. You don't have to have any experience whatsoever. She'll show you how to set up a profile. She'll give you a 5-step process as to how to use it. She'll show you where to find prospects. She'll show you how to interact with those prospects. She gives you a 3-step, daily game plan. She tells you what to post, how to post, the must-dos, the don't-dos, all of that. So she's explored all of that. So what you're paying for is, the actual training. Once you learn that training, though, once you've got that knowledge, and you can listen to that training over and over again, when you implement it, everything from there is free. There's nothing more you need to do. So this is a really, really small investment in the training to learn a brand new strategy that you can then ongoing implement for free. So all the stuff I talk about with attraction marketing and social media branding, it's all congruent over there. So don't think you're going to do it much differently, but you can be much more braver. The people over in LinkedIn are business minded. The people over there, you don't have to fluff up. You go straight to the point, offer your opportunity, your products or services. It gives you the ability to maybe speed things up, be far more direct, be far more professional, and get really business-minded people. So it's the quality of the people that you can reach on LinkedIn that you may not necessarily get on Facebook. So they both serve their purpose, most definitely, but it's the number one business social network. Facebook is the number one social network. LinkedIn is the number one business social network. So these are the people that are sitting on LinkedIn that you want to tap into to build your network marketing business. So if you want to learn about that strategy, I'll put the link up above. I'll also put it in the comments below. Just have a look at the information, what's included in the training, how much it is. Seriously, it's pocket change in what you can learn and invest in building your business. Imagine if you just make this small investment in the training, and that enables you to recruit a couple of more people a month. Make sales. Like Gloria's managed to make 30,000, last month and the month before. What if you could just make 1,000? What if you could just make $500? That would more than pay for the investment in their training. So, I'm not a big believer, as you would know if you've watched some of my stuff before in shiny object syndrome. Like, don't go off in all different directions and pay for different stuff if it's not going to benefit you. But I'm all about stats and figures and, people that have actually got proof. And I want to learn from people that have actually done it, doing it in the trenches and have got results. And Gloria's done exactly that. And now she's willing to share it with all of us. So I really think you would get value out of this, along with learning about attraction marketing and branding and bringing your business online and how to do it properly on Facebook. Explore it. Have a look at this LinkedIn option because high quality prospects, cutting through the fluff, get straight to the chase, and don't be worried about how to. That's what Gloria is there for the training. So click on the link below, or I'll put it in the comments below in a moment, and just have a look at the information. As I said, I have to pay for this training just like you do. No special privileges here. It's just that it's really good training. It's something that you could utilize, and most of the money that they're raising from this training is going to charity. So all those details are on the link. Just go and have a look, check it out. You make your own decision. I'm just bringing this to you as an option for you to build your business with free strategies. Okay, so I hope you find that helpful. If it is, send me some likes, send me some love, and I will talk to you soon on my next Facebook Live. Have an awesome day. Bye.